What's up guys, Ultra Eclipse Art here, and on our last video we did that slow motion destruction. It wasn't that amazing and the quality wasn't the best because I have to use my iPhone. Yes, I am using my iPhone as the camera. I am going to be getting a new camera very soon, so soon our videos will be a little extra better quality. You're looking at the base plate that we used for the last mock. And I'm showing you this because we're going to be making another step-by-step, except this one's for a little better quality mocks. That was probably Novus mock. This time we're going to do a little bit like an expert mock. So in that last mock I have a little bit of info. That last mock had 476 pieces, which isn't a lot. I was actually surprised. It looked like more than was. But look at our stage here. Yeah, that's my phone stand. I put my phone right in there, and I can like move it up and down and stuff. It's really cool. Made it myself. Before we make the mock, I kind of put everything in order, so we know where all of our pieces are. This is what you want to do if you want to make a really good looking and organized mock. Got your browns over there where trees and stuff are, grass, sand, like kind of technology like man-made stuff, more grass, random bricks that we're going to use to fill up space, random bricks, wet sand, brick sand, water, trans blue studs, and then other studs that are just used for like rocks and flowers. And over here we got more rock stuff. That's gonna be for like the big cliffs and all that. We got our tools. These are really useful. If you don't have one of these, you can get them at your Lego store or Legoland or whatever. They're really cheap and they're really useful. If you don't know what they are, just ask me in the comments. Then we got an extra base plate just in case we need it. So yeah, I'm gonna update you on the first step and then we'll get started. What up guys, this is the second stage. Well, technically it's the first thing you do on a base plate, but again, just like the other mock, we got our body of water. I'm just gonna test it out, see if it looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we've got our body of water right here. Another one. There'll be some mocks where we won't have a body of water. Those are a little harder to do sometimes. Just kind of depends on what you're good at. So we've got our little creek again, and looks pretty good. You want to make the creek look really smooth looking. You want to have the lines like really realistic. So yeah, it looks pretty good. You can't just have a straight line like I said last time. This kind of gives it a more natural look. And as you can see, it's kind of coming down, going back up, and then going up there. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. And we'll get to the second stage soon. What up guys, we are back, and this is step 2. And I know what you guys are thinking, well, some of you. All these different colors right here, I know it's kind of weird, but that's what you're gonna use to put on your sand. Because you want your sand to be over your water, or else it looks weird. So that's what's gonna kind of hold it up. So when you do that, you can pretty much just use any colors you want. Do not, or try not to use colors that you're using, like blue. You don't want to use blue or else you'll get confused. So I just used a bunch of random colors. You can choose whatever you want. You want the sides, though, to be brown. Like right here, you want it to be brown, because even though from the top you're not going to see it, but on the bottom there's going to be like a bunch of different colors of bricks that you've been using like let's say you use this to put on some grass. So from the top it's going to look cool like it's grass, but from the side it's going to look weird. So you're going to have to use just one stable color. You can use green, you can use brown, you can pretty much use anything that's not super light. So I decided to use brown, and so yeah. So I'll get to you guys in a second. What up, guys? We are back and finished the second step, and that is putting down the darker sand. So I kind of got it all around here, and it's okay if you don't have this kind of color. You can just use regular sand, that's fine. This is just for a better detail, and it gives you a little more natural look. Because when you see a beach, you don't see it's all dry sand. It's wet sand, then dry sand. So we got the wet sand right here, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with the next step. What up, guys? This is our next clip. You are not looking at our mock right now, you're looking at this little Jeep, and if you can tell by lighting, yes, it is a little later. I've been working on this for a while. So, yeah, it's pretty sweet freaking Jeep. A little sloppy, but I can fix it up easy. The reason I built this is because that's what I'm going to be using for Expert Mock. I'm going to be probably putting it right here, kind of like patrolling the area. So that's going to look very cool. I might put some droids over here like fighting this huge machine gun. In a different video, I'm going to do a review on this and show you guys everything, but for now, you guys are going to have to just look at it. This is how the mock's going by itself. We got these two sides of the shore done. Now we just got to do this part, and we're all set. So, yeah. What up, guys? Still dark, and as you can see, I finished a lot. I finished this part of the ground, put some trees as detail, put some of the creek life, like plants and stuff, and I got that Jeep. I'm probably going to switch out the characters, probably going to put Clone Wars clone troopers on there. But yeah, and then now I'm going to put the detail, like that trans clear for the river, and then the rocks and the flowers for the normal ground. So we'll get right to that. Hey guys, you're looking at the fully finished Expert Mock, and it doesn't really look that different than the other one, I guess. It's just a little bit more of the fine detailing that makes it a little better. Not really the techniques and like building things. But that Jeep over there is a little expert, especially for a custom made one that I made in like one hour or so, maybe like 30 minutes actually. Didn't take that long. So yeah, it looks pretty good. As you can see, I switched out the characters, and instead I used some of the Kashyyyk dudes. Let me just get a closer look. So yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get to the little details. As you can see, we've got rocks, flowers. We've got a dude in the actual creek with the water lines kind of making it look like he's going forward. You gotta make sure to do that every time you put someone in there, whichever direction he's going, that's what you want to put there. Got some plants coming out. The water, just regular plants. Got the trans blue on the sides. That makes it look a little... You don't want to put them all over the place. You want to kind of put them to one spot, and the side is usually the spot where you want to put it. Plants, trees, flowers. Then we've got the Jeep right here, which is pretty sweet. Here, I'm trying to get a better view of this. There we go. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to be doing a separate review on this, and probably a how-to build. So, yeah. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. It's just a thing to learn off of.